We're coming here to Seahorse World to have a look at the animals they've got here. Seahorse World is found at Beauty Point, Tasmania. It's a nice aquarium that does a really great educational tour. This is the big bellied or the pot-bellied seahorse. At Seahorse World, they farm them, not for cooking or medicine or anything like that. They farm them for aquariums, for other displays, and they're sent all over the world. So the big bellied seahorse, the males keep their young in a pouch in their bellies. So when it comes breeding time, the males with the biggest bellies are the ones that attract the female. Imagine that. This is a handfish at the Seahorse World where they're breeding these endangered handfish. They are from the Derwent River in Tasmania, and unfortunately, because of the introduction of feral starfish and pollution, these guys have had a hard time. But it's good to know that stocks are being bred up here at Seahorse World. Also, the other magical, amazing creature is the Weedy Sea Dragon. These guys are incredible. Such beautiful colours. They're just so graceful the way they just float about. This might be one I'll have to do a design of later. Now the design process. I started off sketching in pencil, using some of the sketches I've done in my book as a guide. Then I laid down a clear transparent sheet of plastic over it. On that I put Indian ink. When I'm quite happy with the design, I have to do a colour separation. This is called ruby lith or ruby film. I cut it with a scalpel and then peel bits away, leaving a nice red section that's going to block out the light for my photo screen print. I'm also using opaque red pens to also make the stencil for screen printing. In the darkroom, I coat the screens with a photographic emulsion. I have to coat the screens both sides, a nice even coat, and then after that I sit them in front of the heater to dry. When in front of the heater, I usually have to rotate them a few times. I turn them to stop them from running so they'll dry more even. When it's dry, I put a positive down onto the screen. This is the artwork that I've done on the clear plastic. With a sheet of glass, a bit of sponge underneath, and a UV light, I'm now exposing the screen. It's going to harden up all that emulsion, except for the bits that I've drawn. Whatever I've drawn is going to wash out. And you can sort of see here, the stencil is slowly washing away. When I've got all 4 stencils, I'll line them up on my screen printing press. The first colour, which is a nice sort of creamy beige colour. Over that we're putting sort of a dark mustardy greeny colour for spots and stripes. For the background text I decided to do an aqua because I wanted the seahorse to stand out from all the pattern and the text in the background. And finally the black print with all the detail in it. I think I'm quite happy with the way that the seahorse is standing out from the background. I still have all the fun of all the hand drawing of the background and that, but that's sort of fades back and the animal comes to the forefront. The big bellied seahorse.